On the surface, it looks like any other quiet beach in southern Greece. Golden sand, calm blue water, the sound of waves brushing against the shore. But beneath this peaceful coastline lies something far older than anyone could have imagined. Hidden under the water just meters from the shore rests the ghost of a forgotten world, the remains of an entire city, frozen in time beneath the sea. This isn't a myth, it isn't Atlantis, it's real, and it's over 5,000 years old. For centuries, no one knew it was there. The sea kept its secret well, until a chance discovery would rewrite everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. This is the story of Pavlopetri, the oldest submerged city ever found. The discovery. In 1967, a British oceanographer named Nicholas Fleming was diving off the coast of southern Greece. He wasn't searching for lost cities or ancient ruins. He was studying how sea levels had changed over time, a quiet scientific mission. But then something caught his eye. On the seabed below him, large stone blocks lay scattered across the sand. They weren't random or rough like natural rocks. They were straight, aligned, placed with purpose, almost like walls or streets. Fleming felt a rush of disbelief. Could this really be man-made? He surfaced, told others what he had seen, but most dismissed it. Probably just rock formations, they said. But Fleming couldn't let it go. He kept returning again and again, measuring, sketching, collecting evidence, until finally, in 1969, he brought a team of archaeologists to see it for themselves. And that's when everything changed. A city under the sea. Beneath the shimmering water, they found streets, real streets, lined with the outlines of houses and courtyards. Walls still stood in perfect rows. Pathways crossed one another in a clear grid. It wasn't just a scattering of stones, it was a city. At first, experts believed it was from around 1000 BCE. Ancient, yes, but not extraordinary. Yet, as they studied it closer, something didn't add up. The layout was too advanced, too well planned. The pottery they found didn't belong to the classical Greek period. It was older, far older, so they brought in underwater scanners, mapped every structure in 3D, and analyzed fragments of pottery and stone using modern dating methods. The results shocked them.
The resolution is stunning.
We're seeing Pavlopetri as it was 3,000 years ago.
This city wasn't 3,000 years old. It was over 5,000 years old, built around 2,800 BCE. To put that in perspective, Pavlopetri was already standing before the pyramids of Egypt were built, before Stonehenge was raised, before writing even existed in most parts of the world. This wasn't a coincidence of scattered ruins. It was the oldest known submerged city on Earth. A civilization ahead of its time, but the greatest surprise was yet to come. Among the walls and streets, archaeologists found something that shouldn't have existed in a city that old: a water system. Channels carved into stone carried dirty water away from homes. Deep wells provided fresh water. They had drainage, they had plumbing, they had urban planning. 5,000 years ago, while much of the world was still scattered in small villages, the people of Pavlopetri had already mastered the art of city life. They understood hygiene, engineering, and infrastructure long before modern civilization had even begun. It wasn't just a city. It was a blueprint for the cities to come. A forgotten daily life. So who were these people? And what was life like in the world's first seaside city? Each morning, the sun would rise over the Aegean, spilling golden light through narrow stone streets. Homes built from carefully cut limestone stood shoulder to shoulder, their walls smooth and cool to the touch. Inside, small windows let in the soft light of dawn. Outside, the town came alive. Merchants laid out goods in wooden stalls. The scent of olive oil and fresh bread drifted through the air. Potters shaped clay on spinning wheels. Children chased each other through the courtyards, their laughter echoing between the stone walls. At the harbor, long wooden boats arrived from distant shores: Crete, Egypt, the Middle East. Pavlopetri wasn't isolated, it was a port city, connected to the trade routes of the ancient world.
From the bronze markets of the Mediterranean to the Silk Roads of the East, trade connected the ancient world, fostering a unity of cultures.
They traded textiles, bronze tools, and fine pottery. They stored their harvests in enormous clay jars, pithoi, filled with oil, wine, and grain. They were builders, traders, and artists. And unlike so many ancient sites, Pavlopetri shows no signs of war, no weapons, no burned walls, no evidence of invasion. This was a peaceful city, a place built for life, not for fighting. The fall beneath the waves. But even the most advanced civilizations cannot escape nature. Sometime around 1000 BCE, the earth beneath Pavlopetri began to shift. A series of powerful earthquakes tore through southern Greece. The ground cracked, the coastline fractured, and slowly, almost imperceptibly, the land began to sink. The sea crept closer, inch by inch. First it reached the harbor, then the roads, then the homes. The people must have tried to fight it, raising floors, rebuilding walls, patching what they could. But the ocean was relentless. The land tilted downward and salt water flooded the streets. The city that once thrived under the sun vanished beneath the waves. And there it remained, silent, untouched, forgotten, for nearly 5 millennia. What the sea remembered. Today, Pavlopetri still lies there, preserved beneath the clear Greek water. Through the waves, divers can still see its streets, its rooms, its courtyards, as if time itself has paused. A city that outlasted empires, frozen under the sea, like a memory carved into stone. And yet, it's more than just an archaeological wonder. It's a reminder of how much we still don't know about our past. For centuries, we believed complex urban life began much later, after kingdoms and writing systems. But Pavlopetri proves otherwise. It tells us that human ingenuity, the ability to build, to plan, to dream, began far earlier than we thought, and that perhaps the line between ancient and modern isn't as distant as it seems. Even now, as the tides wash over its ruins, Pavlopetri whispers a story of people who lived by the sea, thrived because of it, and were finally claimed by it. A city not lost to time, but protected by it, waiting for us to find it again. Closing reflection. The waves that cover Pavlopetri today are the same waves that once carried its ships across the Aegean. Its stones may rest beneath the sea, but its story rises again, a message from a civilization that dared to build where land met water. Maybe, in the end, Pavlopetri wasn't just swallowed by the ocean, maybe it was preserved by it, a silent monument reminding us that even the greatest cities are temporary. But stories like this, endure forever.